Wednesday the 3rd of December 2014, and I'm here at the Pro Cathedral to hand deliver a letter to Archbishop Diarmuid Martin, Father Damien O'Reilly. The hypocrite that is Diarmuid Martin has jumped on the media bandwagon to look like he's some sort of hero by now providing premises for the homeless in Ireland. Outside this Pro Cathedral on any given Sunday, Archbishop Martin's staff, mainly Hypocrite Morrison, can be seen moving the homeless from both the steps here at the Pro Cathedral and from the public footpath outside. Diarmuid Martin cannot have it both ways. He cannot be claiming to be a champion of the homeless and the poor in Ireland when his staff are moving these very same people who come here in need of help from, may I say, a willing congregation who are prepared to give them a few cents on a Sunday. Indeed, I have witnessed nuns going in here on a Sunday who are giving money to these people who are in much need of money, giving them money on the steps of the Pro Cathedral. And Garda Síochána are quite willing to come in here onto the premises of the Pro Cathedral and also remove these very same homeless and vulnerable people who are begging for help out of need. They are not professional beggars, they are begging out of need, absolute need. The Roman Catholic Church in Ireland would do well to remember that they are the real professional beggars in this country, who have no bother going around twice at Mass with their begging baskets. The same people who are moving the beggars from the steps of the Pro Cathedral on a Sunday, making room for the BMW and the Mercedes Brigade. They are playing to a select audience. Diarmuid Martin is playing to a select audience, using the media spin. He gets access to RTE and to all media when there's something like this happens. The hypocrite that is Diarmuid Martin is out now on the media bandwagon, claiming to be a champion of the homeless in Ireland. Here on any given Sunday, any given Sunday, people from the steps here. Not only that, he will have the audacity to come out here and move the homeless people here that are in need of a few bob. And the willing congregation, the good people that go in here, are willing to give them money. Archbishop Diarmuid Martin is a hypocrite claiming to be a champion of the homeless, when his staff physically remove the homeless people from the steps here on a Sunday. The willing congregation here are willing to give these people money and help them out. They are the broken people of Ireland. Diarmuid Martin is a hypocrite to claim that he's going to make premises available now, claiming to be a champion of the homeless people, when his staff are physically removing homeless people here on a Sunday because they're begging for help. Diarmuid Martin's a hypocrite, moving homeless people, vulnerable people from the steps here because they're begging on a Sunday in need of a few bob. Nuns going in here, even the nuns here are willing to help the homeless by giving them money. Diarmuid Martin's a hypocrite here any Sunday, every Sunday. And Garda Síochána coming in here on the steps of the Pro Cathedral, moving homeless people. Diarmuid Martin gets publicity on RTE. Why don't the homeless people get publicity? Let them tell their stories. Diarmuid Martin is living in the lap of luxury in Drumcondra with his own driver and his own luxury car. Diarmuid Martin is an absolute hypocrite. A hypocrite. Father Damien O'Reilly is a hypocrite. Let the homeless people tell their stories. Let them tell of the intimidation that they suffer here every Sunday when they're looking for help. The congregation, the good people going in here have no bother helping the homeless. And Garda Síochána come in here and intimidate the homeless people. Good people going in here are willing to help the homeless on a Sunday. The staff, under the orders of Father Damien O'Reilly, remove these people, remove the homeless and the vulnerable from these very steps here. Diarmuid Martin claiming that he's going to help the homeless now and provide a building. On a Sunday here, his staff are moving the homeless from here, moving them physically from these steps, moving them physically out here when they're begging for a few bob. Their own begging basket is going around twice every Mass in there. They're the professional beggars living in the lap of luxury. Diarmuid Martin living in the lap of luxury. He's a champion of the homeless people, removing beggars here on a Sunday. Physically, his staff, Hypocrite Morrison, removing beggars here who come in need of help on a Sunday. He's a hypocrite. His staff coming out onto the public pavement, removing people, and Garda Síochána removing any them Sunday from here. You will see homeless people being physically removed from the steps here at this church to make way for the BMW and the Mercedes Brigade. Diarmuid Martin is a hypocrite. Diarmuid Martin doesn't give a hoot about the homeless in Ireland. Diarmuid Martin, if he's helping the homeless, why does he need to jump on the RTE bandwagon, the media bandwagon, to claim he's going to help now when the damage is done? Why is his staff coming out here when members of the congregation here are willing to help people who beg here on a Sunday outside? Why is Diarmuid Martin's staff physically removing people who beg here on the steps and beg out here for a little bit of help on a Sunday? Diarmuid Martin is a hypocrite. Diarmuid Martin's staff physically remove people who are begging here, and in here the professional beggars twice a day, twice a mass, with the begging basket out in here, and the people. Why is Diarmuid Martin being a hypocrite? Why does his staff, Sacra Morrison, physically remove people here who are getting a few bob off nuns who go in here, good-hearted nuns who want to help them, good-hearted members of this congregation who are willing to give a few bob on a Sunday to people who are standing around here and trying to live, trying to get money for a hostel? John Corrie, why did John Corrie have to die on the streets of Dublin? Why is Diarmuid Martin saying he's going to help now? Martin Long in the media bandwagon. Spin doctors, the spin doctors of the Roman Catholic Church. Can I leave that letter with you for Diarmuid Martin and Archbishop Martin?
Yes, of course.
The gentleman, thank you.